Many people imagine a cyber attack as a high-tech assault, where teams of hackers use brute force to break through layers of corporate encryption. Modern attackers rarely fight these fortified digital walls. Instead, they seek the path of least resistance, the people behind them. A single click, an opened attachment, or a plugged-in USB provides all the authorization a malicious program needs to bypass years of security engineering. This reality places the responsibility for network integrity directly into the hands of the workforce, as every routine digital interaction becomes a potential site of defense. Attackers first exploit the baseline level of trust we have in our daily professional communications. They disguise malicious payloads as standard files you expect to see in your inbox. Using common formats like PDFs or delivery receipts, they hide malicious code within the file structure, making it appear identical to a legitimate document. To ensure the file is opened, they employ psychological triggers. Labels like urgent invoice or account suspension create a sense of pressure designed to override our natural caution. By embedding threats within familiar workplace tasks, attackers turn a standard workflow into a reliable, invisible entry point. The second vulnerability is the desire for convenience. When official company tools feel slow, employees often turn to unapproved web services, a risk known as shadow IT. This flowchart shows the danger of the shortcut. While approved software passes through rigorous security checks, using a free online converter circumvents the safety filters entirely. These unauthorized downloads often carry dormant programs that run in the background. Once installed, they are specifically designed to quietly harvest data or provide a backdoor for future attacks. Opting for the fastest digital solution creates unmonitored blind spots that leave the entire network vulnerable to infiltration. Curiosity is the third vulnerability. Attackers use physical objects to bridge the gap between the unsecure physical world and a company's private digital network. A USB drive left in a break room or conference area acts as a physical Trojan horse. It sits in plain sight, waiting for someone to activate it. The moment an unknown device is plugged into a workstation, it establishes a direct connection to the company's infrastructure, allowing any preloaded malware to execute immediately. Driven by the helpful instinct to identify the owner, an employee can inadvertently unleash a digital threat from a physical device. The final vulnerability is complacency. System update notifications are often seen as interruptions, leading to a habit of constant postponement. A software patch provides a targeted repair for a structural weakness in a program's code that attackers have already learned to exploit. Selecting Remind Me Later leaves that specific hole wide open. Attackers use automated tools to scan for these known weaknesses, looking for any system that hasn't applied the latest fix. Delaying these routine updates effectively weakens the armor protecting the entire organization's data. The impact of a cyber threat is rarely confined to one person. This diagram illustrates how malware spreads from a single compromised workstation. Within minutes, it can lock files, slow the network, and disable shared applications the office relies on. Because of how workplaces are interconnected, the security of the entire organization depends on the vigilance of each individual user. Now that we've identified these entry points, we can use mindful habits to close them. Effective prevention means verifying unexpected attachments, using only company-approved software, ignoring unknown USB drives, and installing system updates immediately. The most effective defense is a simple pause, taking a moment to check the source before you click, and reporting any unusual activity to the IT team immediately. Malware prevention starts with you. Stop, check, report.